Alright folks, are you ready for another Dirty Dozen? I'm going to answer a question for you. Can you sell antique books on eBay and still make some money? I'm going to have a couple other questions for you, but let's get right to it. Alright, first off, we got this mold, a rubber mold. It's made out of aluminum. They would basically use it to create molds for jewelry. We got this on this, if you saw my last video, the bolo on that one, we sold for $500, so you gotta go check that out. And we got this on that table, so I'm saying this cost me 10 cents. We ended up earning $5.71. That'll be my question for you. Let me know in the comments, what is your minimum profit? Not profit margin. What's your minimum profit? Would you have even sold this? I made $5.71 on it. Will you sell something that you only make $5 on? Now my profit margin was like 500. My return on investment was like 500 because I only paid a dime for it, and that's being, because it's already paid for. Remember, I sold that one item. I sold over $700 worth of stuff off that table already that I paid $15 for. So I'm just throwing 10 cents in there just so I got something, so you can see that I bought this. So let me know. What you are you willing to sell something for $5? What about $10? Is $10 enough profit for you? And then what kind of profit margin are you looking for? So let's say you would sell it you would be okay making $5. What's the maximum amount of money you're willing to spend to make $5? Me, I want at least 100% assured return. So for me to list something and only make $5, I want to be around that 10 cents, maybe $1 at the most, And of course, in all these videos, I've always got one mistake. So make sure you stay tuned and check out my mistake. And tell me, I'll show it to you when I get there. Obviously, you'll see it because of the amount of money that I made. Alright, here's another one of those $5 items, but we made $6.79. These are really easy to list. I usually take 3 pictures. I take one of the unit itself, one of a close-up so that you can see the markings. This one happened to be, I probably didn't even need to take a second picture, and then one at the back so they can see the cord and the connector. Usually I take a picture of the actual connector that connects into something. I did not do it on this one, but usually I like to do that so they can see that connector. A lot of the people that buy these like the connector, but usually if they can see this part right here, they're good as long as it matches the one that their dog ate or whatever it is. So we made $6.79. Here's the big mistake, and I was going to name this, can you make money selling money? I totally messed this up. I priced it too low. When I comped these out, I saw some bids. I was hoping to maybe gain some traction with some bids, but even at that, I shouldn't have priced it this low. I mean, there's $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8.50 of money. I mean, that's literally $8.50 of money sitting there. And I want to say one of these, Lucky 7, let me know, Lucky 7 auction. Hopefully he'll watch this and read in the comments, but I think one of those is a 90%. I think that's 1969. Might be have a lot high content of silver in it, or at least some silver in it. So I just priced this wrong, and I put the wrong shipping weight in there. So I mean, just all over, you can see this was a disaster. I should have just kept these. I probably could have done better with them, just keeping them. But I did make 62 cents. I wasted a lot of time, but I made 62 cents. As you can see, that's my failure. Can you make money selling money? I got a couple more of these lots that I put together, and you'll have to watch my next video to see if I started making some money selling money, if it was even worth the effort. Hats. If you watch my channel at all, you know that I enjoy selling hats. Usually I can pick them up for $1. The higher end hats I pay $3 for, but I don't think I've ever paid more than $3 for a hat. Usually I pay $1 unless the SPCA mischarges me, and I gotta pay $2. Their hats are $2, but their caps are only $1, but sometimes they charge me $2. But as you can see, we made $7.26. This was sold this before Michigan lost last week, so came out all right. Now here, this kind of gets back to that question. Look, we sold this for 25 bucks. We sold the hat for 15. So even though the hat sold for $10 less, the buyer was in for $10 less, I made more profit on the hat than I did on this. And I had to spend $5 for this. And you can say, well, Ernest, you didn't comp it out very well. And that might be the case. But, you know, sometimes you see this Star Wars stuff and you got to say, oh man, it's Micro Machines. This was a big box of toys. And I just thought maybe it would sell for more, and I was 100% wrong about that. Plus, the shipping was a lot more expensive than I thought as well. It just, you know, sometimes on these bigger items, I miscalculate the shipping, and it doesn't work out. Even though it sold for 10 bucks, shipped with 10 bucks, after fees and my cost of goods, it just didn't work out for me. So probably, you know, I got to be more careful on stuff like that. That's not even. I consider myself a pretty experienced reseller. I mean, I've been on eBay for a long time. I just recently got back into it about a year ago. But if you look, I mean, I've got 723 feedback, and I've been selling for a while, and I still make mistakes. So it's always good. I love watching these what sold videos, so even experienced people can learn. And I learn making these videos because I go through the numbers. I can see the numbers. If you're not looking at your numbers, you're never going to know what mistakes you're making and what items you need to kind of maybe focus on a little bit more, and what items you need to steer away from. All right, here's another hat. The hats are always good, man. It only cost $1. What? We made $15.79 on this one. So I couldn't beat it. This was actually a fitted hat, so it's good. It's good. Sold for $25.54, and we made $14.79 all day, every day. We got that in a lot for $3. Here's our books. Can we make money selling books? When I sell these books, what I like to do is I take a picture of the cover, I take a picture of the inside page and any marks. I also take a picture of the copyright date, and then I take a picture of each edge of the book. There's the binding, there's right edge, left edge, front, and the back. And there you go. So we sold that for $9.99. The buyer was all in on that book for 15 bucks, and we ended up making almost $8 on that. I'm okay with that because a book is so easy to list. I set it down, I take those pictures. I could probably list in less than 5 minutes. This is probably listed in less than 5 minutes, unless it's not on eBay. If no book was posted or sold, because I'll look at the sold comps, but usually what I do is I'll just type this in on Google, and I use Abe Books. So I'll type it in on eBay, copy it. If it's on eBay, I just copy paste it into Google, and if it's on Abe Books, it'll come up. And then I kind of compare the two prices. Has it sold on eBay, and if so, for what? What is Abe Books posting it for? And then I'll just use my best judgment and sell it on eBay. Sometimes I'll sell it for more on eBay than Abe has it posted for, if I can see some sold comps and kind of see that this book is doing well. But it's that easy. I mean, you can get these listed in less than 5 minutes, and they're less than 5 minutes to ship. If you want to see how I ship these, which is, I think it's pretty good, let me know in the comments. I know I only have like 2 people that literally watch these videos that might be resellers, but if either of you guys want to know how I ship these, I'll make a video on that. Here's my one Halloween costume that I sold. I got this at the SPCA at my man Lucky 7 Auctions. What? You couldn't find nothing there? Come on, man. I think he's looking for more than $5 or $10 profit. So he's a great reseller and a great auctioneer. Very excited to have him as a friend, and it's always cool when you can meet up with another reseller that's in your area. And I don't live in a very big area, so to meet him and just be able to have some camaraderie with another reseller is pretty awesome. So anyway, I found this at SPCA. If you go watch his last video, he didn't find nothing. Come on, I gotta take him there. We gotta go on like a little a little head-to-head competition maybe or something. But we got 1177. We made profit on that. Is $10 okay? Remember, is $5 okay? Is $10? What are you looking to make? I'll take that all day because, again, it didn't take me very long. I just took pictures of it. I'm big at that. I want to know how long it's going to take me. I'm not going to get into something that I got to test for days and stuff like that. I want to pull it out the bag. I want to take pictures of it. I want to put it back in the bag. I want it to be easy to ship where I can just throw it in something. I just threw this into an envelope and it was gone. So easy list, easy store, easy ship. That's what I'm all about. I'll take $10. I'll even take $5 profit on something like that. Here's some felt rings again. If you remember that mold, my last video, we got the table just keeps paying. It's the table that keeps giving. Got some felt ring polishers. We sold that for $16. We ended up making $9.10. Another $10. $10 just keeps adding up. 10 of those makes 100. Another set of antique books. I took a best offer of $30. I don't mess around with these books. I got so many of them. A lot of times I'll just take the best offer as long as it's not a low baller, as long as it's the legit offer. And the good thing about antique books, most of the people that are looking at them they're not just, I was going to use the word, but I won't because they're not just random people, trying to, they know what they're looking for and they know what they want. They kind of know there's some value in it. So they're not really low balling you. But I want to get these into, one of the great things about being a reseller is getting something that you think is cool into the hands of a person that really thinks it's cool. I mean, these are cool just because I see the name Michelangelo on something. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Michelangelo. These are 2 books about the life of Michelangelo. There's somebody out there that really likes Michelangelo. And to get these into the hands of that person, or a Herman Grimm, never heard of the guy before, but somebody might know the guy. And so for me to say, oh man, I got these books and get them into their hands, look, I'm making money. The guy I bought them from makes money. I'm making money. And the buyer, the end user, is getting something they want. I'm not a greedy guy. I'm just trying to move it, and that makes me happy to know that some of these things go there. So if somebody makes an offer on an antique book, odds are they're going to get it. I'm going to accept it. So $30, so they were all in for $36. We ended up making $25.57 on these books all day, every day. That's the profit margin that we're looking for, is that $25. If we can make $20 per item, man, that'd be great. Here we go with another antique book. And remember, I just want to show you, you can 100% make money on antique books, even if you got them for $1. Even if I would have paid $1 for that last one, we were still over $20. So even if you can make some of these for $1, so look up the comps on Abe, look up the comps on eBay. Just because it hasn't sold on eBay doesn't matter. And you may look up some of these, and they, people on eBay will say they're worth $400. You work it up on Abe, and it's worth $30, and that's what it's worth, $30. But selling it on eBay, for some reason, I don't know why people don't look on Abe Books to buy their books, but not my problem. Again, not my problem. eBay's got, people know eBay's out there. A lot of people, they're just cruising eBay. I have no idea why they wouldn't buy it from Abe Books, but I think the pictures and stuff that you post on eBay are better. So they just kind of want something they can really see right there. Here's another antique book of New Amsterdam, or New York. This is like New York, 1854. Is that crazy or what? Some of the stuff is just crazy how old some of these books are, and they'll have maps in them and just the history. Some of the ads that you see in some of these books that I have are crazy. Some of the ones that I have listed right now are just, I have this one where it's a book to the St. Lawrence River, and it has all these old ads and stuff in it, and it's just amazing to see, hotels for $17 or something. I was, what? So and they are high-end hotels. They're like $17 a night or something like that, but really cool. And if you live in that area and you're a history buff, and to know what's still there and what's not there. But as you can see, we made another $20. Again, you could have paid $2 for this book and still made $20. So you can definitely make money. And our last one, which everyone already knows about, a little bolo there. This is corded, and there's a little piece right. I'm gonna try to bring it up right above my picture, but that piece right there disconnects. So you want to make sure you got everything, and it is golden. Even a corded guitar like that sold for $62.75. The buyer was all in. I did accept a best offer on that, and we ended up making $40.34. So for the day, the buyers were all in for $300. I profited $158 on 12 items. I'll just run through everything real quick. The fees were $46.63. The shipping was $70.79. And the cost of goods was $24.90, just almost $25 for 12 items. So if you kind of break that down a little bit, the buyer was all in for about $25 per item. I profited $13.18 per item. That's about a 53%. So I made 53% of what the buyers paid. And that takes out the fees, which were about $3.89, the shipping, which was about $5.90 an item, and my cost of goods, which was about $2 an item. So are you okay doing that? Are you okay making $13 an item? It's a good question. Now, my cost of goods was only $2.08. That's over a $600% return on investment. I'm definitely okay with that. We just got to figure out how to raise that $13 to $20 or $25. I mean, I think really we're going to try to shoot for like a $20 per item profit. But how much are you willing to spend to make? Are you willing to spend 20 to make 20, so you're only making that 100% return on investment? Or are you okay only risking $2 to make $13? Let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other stuff. I got anthill castings. This, my friend, is an anthill casting. You gotta check this out. It's heavy. It's aluminum. You can see all kinds of crazy stuff on there. Look at that. Got a video where I made that. That's the triple pour. It took me 3 pours to get it. Got this Clark's T. Go ahead and look this up. Tell me if I should sell it. I got it for $1 at SPCA. I got it at their big yard sale. They had a big, huge yard sale event at one of their places, and it's a Clark's Tea-berry gum display. And as you can tell, that is uranium glass. It glows and glows. I could turn off the light, but you can definitely tell. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Watch my other videos. Come on, people, let's get together.